Hi everyone, Burton's back in the realm of the Witch King, and last time we suffered a crushing defeat over here on the rock of Galarian. We defeated the first army that came over to us, but then their reinforcements were on their way and we just couldn't hold out. We actually got spanked, I'm not going to lie to you. I'll be impressed with you, Manarif. So we're left on this side of the world with not too many forces. All we can do is try and continue with what our initial plan was, which is all the way over here. They do have some ships, so it looks like they're coming for us. They've got over 300 ships. Things are looking a little bit rocky right now. You know what? I think the sensible thing is, let's leave the men on the boats and let's just make sure we've got the boats in the right place to get our remaining forces out of town. Where are these guys heading? They're heading to the Sea of Murder. Oh, that's shocking. Look where they're coming to. So we're going to abandon the siege here. We're going to get you back on the boat. We do have one specific region of territory. And if we do an all-out attack, could we go for the capital? Oh my god. Things are getting a bit serious now. Looks like they're coming round north, so we are going to get back on the boats as well. Oh, things could have gone a lot better, but alas, there's 19,000 of them there. We know where their forces are. Let's get to the capital. Foolish? Yes. Brave? Yes. Will it work? Probably not. But let's see. The constant surges of adrenaline have increased my heart rate. They make me weary. It's not fun being angry. Okay. We're going to leave some fleets up here, 2 ships, just to keep an eye on these guys, so the distraction is going ahead. I wonder if they've actually got that army still here, because we saw an initial army of about 11,000 or so. The question is, where is them? We can call up maybe another 12,000 or so. So even if we lose this battle, the battle is not lost, don't forget. Okay, I'll be merciful. I'll be merciful. Who are you though? You're an heir? Oh, you're his wife, okay. Where are you the heir to? Well, no, you're not the heir down there. Not even gonna look. So 200, not a lot of them at all. Well, let's make them give up the siege. There's 30,000 of them there. It gives us time to try and break down the walls of the capital. Let's see. We could go for the Everqueen, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Alright, so special actions again, we can go into hiding. We're not going to do that. New important decisions are available. We can yeah, we can go and get some merchant ships. We can get another 20 of them. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I think we've done all we can here. Let's keep an eye out, make sure we don't have a... There was an army round here. I think it was like in Avon before, but we'll see. We need to take this place very quickly. If we can, we will. God help us all. Let's just combine the armies. I'm going to put myself in charge. And we're going to see what we can all do. Right, I'm happy with that. Let's go for it. Let's see how quickly these move in the boats. We might have to assault this. We don't have enough to assault, but we might have to. Right, and it looks like we've landed. They've got 3,306 defenders. We can't assault that. That's unfortunate. Meanwhile, their armies are still up here. They're deciding not to go ahead and move. That's quite foolish. We'll see. They don't have the boats. They've only got 44 boats. What's going on there? Can we get someone up just to keep an eye on what's happening? The boats have vanished and left their army stranded. This is odd. What can we do? Can we do anything with this? Let's split the forces in half. We're going to send some of our fleet actually are going to go home because we can pull up some reinforcements. Oh my god, red pox in the capital, beware. So we can pull up personal levies 1,500. Oh, we can get quite a lot here. Nice, I like this, guys. Well done for regenerating so quickly. We're going to need every single one of you at this rate. Everyone to the capital, please. You guys, you are no good to me. We'll disband you. You're on the warpath. And we need to continue to let you guys build. Right, so potentially we are getting some reinforcements. It's not going as many as I would have liked. We're sending half our fleet up to go and actually get them. Meanwhile, their main army is still stuck. If we can go ahead and get enough people here to start besieging this territory, that would be great. But we'll see. Hope, is it going to hold? That's the question. A lot of defenders. It's a fort level of 11.5. They also have some other smaller forts which would take a while to get, but we're doing this with one reason and one reason only. We're trying to catch some family members. Preferably an heir. Obviously we know the High King is up in Narfane, and the High King, being the fool that he is, has decided not to go ahead and move anyone. So that's going to be somewhat problematic. There must be people nearby. There must be. So let's go ahead and just create some new units. So we've got 16 ships. We're going to send you up here just to keep an eye out. And you know what? I think as well we're going to create another new unit. Okay, we'll do that. We'll send you around this side. So let's keep our eyes sharp and we'll see. Obviously with direct vassals as well. I just like the way of line looks. So we've got 200, 200, not that many at all. We'll be able to see any army coming through the passes here, which is good. 27,000 on the way. Wow. Where have they got these men from? This is ridiculous. So I don't think we're going to be able to do this. They're going to be on their way very soon. Not going to be long before they're able to actually decimate us on the 11th. We're going to keep a good eye on them. I want to stay here as long as we can. Because if we can spread them out thin, I will quite happily do that. They don't appear to be moving their ships. That seems to be an issue. They've still got 33,000 there defending, but you know what? There's plenty of territories they're not actually guarding. Right, it looks like they're on us. Get on board. How long before you get there? On the 5th, we should be okay. There we go. Okay. So where to go? This is the problem. I think we need to go. Let's go around here. Let's go to Tolan Rock. Because obviously we're spreading their armies out quite thin now, and we know where both their armies are, both their main fleets. Well, we don't know where their main fleet is, sorry, we know where both their main armies are. So we're going to keep a good eye on both their armies, and we're going to try and win this war with some form of intelligent spying. So we've got 10,000. Brilliant. Another 10,000 on the way, we've got another 3,000 there. We're doing okay, we're not doing too bad. We could do with getting some of these people together, but hey, what can we do? Let's pick these guys up on the way. If we can get an army of 20,000 together, that'll be okay for now. We're doing our best to last. Obviously, I didn't expect them to have that many reinforcements come up as quick as that. We tried our best to keep an eye out on what was coming our way, and to be honest, their troops are better than ours. It's even when we're casting magic on the battlefield, they still did a lot more damage than we did, and that's a shame. It just shows that we haven't really put enough into the infrastructure. I mean, whereas every time I've had technology, we have put the technology into heavy infantry. We have done that, but we could do with being higher, because as you can see, once you get up to maximum 60% increase, that'd be insane. Speaking of insanity, it looks like we're still sailing around here, that's fine. Using a single smuggle rope. Oh, managed to escape. Back to the dungeons, please. We gave you an opportunity, you decided against it. For that, we're going to land and take these islands. All we're trying to do here is we're not trying to win the war this way, we're just trying to keep it as even as possible until our reinforcements can indeed arrive. And look at this, they're on the move already. That's good. So we're going to keep our eye on them, we're going to follow them on land. They decided not to use the fleets, which is somewhat stupid. So we've got 4,000 there, let's go and pick up you guys. And looks like we've lost them here. That's bad news. And where have they gone to? Now if we can get them all the way over here, that's what we're going to do. I think the only way for us to do this, we don't have enough men. Oh god damn it, they just don't have, they're not even suffering from attrition. Yes, it's their own lands, but even an army of 33,000 up here should be causing havoc to someone's supply lines. So we've got these guys together. Let's go ahead and get you on the boats. We'll go and pick up the last 10,000 men who are up here. What a shame I can't spend this 4,000 gold on some form of mercenary band. Where are these guys? Where have they gone to? More technology? Ah, not enough. Okay, we're going to have to leave that. I thought it was going to be enough to get some heavy infantry amended. They've got 6,000 of defenders here. That's quite interesting. There they are, 23,000 heading all the way around. So we're just going to keep an eye out on these guys. Because if we force them all the way around here, we need to force them as far away as possible. Because if we're going to land back in the capital for some kind of a shock attack, that'd be good. Charitable? Okay, we'll praise you. These guys in the capital, yeah, I believe they should be. Brilliant, okay. I'll tell you what, while they are in the capital, let's be sensible. Let's go ahead and upgrade castle fortifications +5. Well, they're not actually going to be coming to our ground. Training, retinue size, +20. Yeah, to be honest, we should have done some retinue. That would have been good. What can we actually get? I always forget about retinue. Blackguards, tricky spearmen, colds, 1 knight, retinues. Ooh. We're going to create a blackguard. Let's do that. We'll get these guys building up a little bit. I think this will be enough. We'll be able to hopefully get some more. 13,000 blackguards. That'll be nice. So they're going to be our next reinforcement army. So we've got 16,000. They're going to leave now. They're going to head down to this island here. We're pulling around the 23. They wouldn't get any definitive bonus. We need to actually choose the grounds. If we can get on here, that would be good. So they will get a significant combat penalty, but is it going to be enough? These guys are predominantly heavy infantry. They do have a lot of light. Meanwhile, we're quite weak in comparison. I would love to be able to take out this army of 23,000 and just play for the long game. But this war, we always knew it wasn't going to be over very quick. Uh-oh, we've lost sight of them again. Let's hope our reinforcements get here in time. We're not going to be taking this land so fast. So what have we got? We've got plains, we've got mountains. I feel like if we're in the mountains we would be better inclined to take them. Let's pull them all this way. Oh, someone's died in childbirth at 67. Wow. And we've got some independence factions going on again. We need to keep our eye on that. 10% potentially. Where the hell are our reinforcements? That's what I want to know. I'm taking the time. How are the Blackguard doing? 506. Keep building, men. Keep building. I want that 13,000 as soon as possible, please. Right, so these guys, I would imagine they'll be round about this area now, probably round about here, coming around the pass. We should see them as soon as they're there. But we're gonna... It's difficult, this one. 33,000 of them still not actually moving. I would much rather not engage them at all, because knowing that they're of superior strength, I think we need to be heading back over to the capital and seeing what we can do there. Our reinforcements, where are you? Disappeared off the map. Oh, there they are. Uh-oh, and there's the enemy, just like that. So they're in Grey's Vale. So they're going to be in Knightswood first, on the 3rd. The question is, do we take the ground? Or do we hold the ground, should I say? What are we looking at? A lot of heavy infantry. You know what, I'm very tempted to hold the ground. But then again, I think we're still going to have to play it smart. Let's let them get as far over as possible. And then we're going to go back to the capital. That's the plan. Excuse me. So they'll be there on the 3rd. As soon as they're there on the 3rd, that's when we are moving. In fact, you know what, let's not even risk it. Let's move it now. So we know they're a long way away from the capital. We've pulled them all the way around. And now I think it might be a little bit better if we pull them, yeah, maybe a little bit further. Let's try and play smart here. We're gonna land here. We're only gonna land here for a brief while. Nothing too crazy. Quick reinforcements. We should be able to see these guys here, just in case we can't. Can we go ahead and get ourselves a new unit? We'll go 1200. Let's send them back up there. So, sorry, not 1200, 12. And we'll try and drag them down to this mountain range because there'll be no quick way for them to go around. Either way, they'll have to go around the mountains. Now they're moving. Excellent. So they're still going to Knightswood. Excuse me. This is good. If we can get them down here, that just gives them some more places that they need to actually walk through to get back. So they're going to be in Afrosh soon. That's there. They'll be there on the 25th, so we've got plenty of time left. We'll just keep pace with them for now. Meanwhile, this army, yeah, they're still there, that's fine. We want them to move over one more territory, so we're going to head down. We'll be there on the 25th. They're actually staying put, that's fine. As soon as we start besieging here, don't worry guys, they will move. Meanwhile, the Blackguard are building 1700. Is that it? Reinforcement rate 242 soldiers per month. Okay. So we know what the Blackguard are up to. Oh, successful Crusade in Cantonia, which is over in the east. Okay, so let's land here. Yes, they're following us, idiots. So that's going to give us, some good news here. Uh-oh, fabricated claim. Listen, you should be focused on the war, people. We cannot have this going on. So they're going to be heading down there. They're going pretty much where we want them to go. Once they're in this sort of area, we'll get the people back on board. And then we'll head back to the capital for kind of a shock attack. Let's hope it works. If it doesn't, we're in a spot of bother with the war score being what it is. But we're trying our best. That's the end of the episode, guys. Thank you very much for sticking with the series, and I'll be back with the next one soon. Cheers.